ISUPK.
All I'm going to tell you, man, if you want to stay plugged in and tuned in, make sure you subscribe to ISUPK on YouTube. A lot of powerful information will be coming out this summer, and you want to stay tuned in. The minute they drop it, it's coming right to you, baby, as soon as you subscribe. So make sure you handle that business and subscribe to your ISUPK.
Hispanic and Native Indian people don't have any set of laws that govern their nation. You understand? First of all, they don't even understand, like we as black people don't even understand that we are a nation of people. Like that Poppy at the corner store, man, that's your brother, man. You know what I'm saying? You understand? Like, you know, just another brother that you know what I'm saying, but that he not of your immediate family. Y'all from the same nation. You understand? Like, even if you can agree that you a black, so-called black person, when black is not a nationality, if you can agree that you a so-called black person, now, if another man is so-called black, then what does that mean? Even though he's not of, you know, your immediate family, your household. You know what I'm saying? The people that you grew up with. That means that somewhere down the line, y'all was all connected and you came from the same forefather, which is why you have the so-called identity of being black. You understand? But we not black. You know what I mean? Black is a color. It's not a nationality. You understand? It's not your race. You know what I mean? So we say and we tell and we teach black people that they are the 12 tribes of the nation of Israel. And the way that we able to discern that is by cracking these scriptures open, and just through the prophetic nature of the scriptures and the spiritual attributes that the nations would have, we are able to apply it today. You understand? We're going to go to Deuteronomy, the 27th chapter, and then we start at the first verse. Deuteronomy 27:1. And Moses with the elders of Israel. So in Moses was the lead, he was the leader of Israel at that time. You understand? He'd be considered the high priest. You know what I'm saying? Like for example, if you use he was leading the people, right? So the same way you got like a governor, you know what I'm saying, or something like that at the town, with me or the city, you got like a governor that governs that people. You know what I'm saying? Moses was the governor of the people of Israel. Moses was the governor of the Israelites. You understand? And these were the higher ranking men that was with him. You understand? Like when you go, like, it's like a form of government. You understand that? Like Moses would be considered like our president. You know what I'm saying? Moses would be the president, and then, you know, you got the elders. The elders is like the representatives. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily the same principles, but just, you know, that type of structure. You know what I mean? You got one man who make the decisions, who will state the law, give the law. You know what I'm saying? It's enforce the law, establish a way for the law to be enforced. That's what Moses did. You understand? and the elders of Israel assisted him in doing so. You understand? Because, you know, trying to lead the people, it can't just fall on one man. Like, the word got to be dispersed. You know what I'm saying? That's brotherhood. You know what I mean? So that way it don't get too grievous on one man. You know what I mean? So let's read on. And Moses, with the elders of Israel, commanded the people, saying, so he commanded the people, he commanded the Israelites. So this was a commandment from Moses, who was the, you know what I'm saying, who was the general, who would be considered the general at the time. You know what I'm saying? Because Israel had like a military structure. You know what I'm saying? We had like a military structure. You know what I mean? It was more so like that. You know what I'm saying? But just so you can understand it, you know what I mean? I use the presidential example in the form, the branches of government. You understand? But it's more so a military structure that we had. So Moses would be like the commanding general. You understand? And these would be the long-ranking men under him. And they commanded the people of Israel, which would be the civilians. You know what I'm saying? Which is like, you know, just your average American walking around the street. You know what I'm saying? You got soldiers and you got civilians. You know what I'm saying? So he commanded the civilians. I'm saying, like, you got police officers. It's different levels. You understand? Like, you got police officers that's in the street. You know what I'm saying? And they enforcing the law. You know what I'm saying? So Moses and them, he commanded the people of Israel, saying, Salak, I dropped down, Salak, saying, keep all the commandments which I command you this day. Right? So Moses was about to, he was about to command the people to, uphold a certain law. You know what I'm saying? He's giving an order to the people. So, like, you know what I'm saying? You got the military rank, you know what I'm saying? The general give the order, and it gets, the word goes down through the ranks. You understand? And the men underneath carry out the mission. Once they get the order, they carry out the missions. You understand? Like, if you in the military or something like that, and you in the field, you know what I'm saying? And then, you might get a call or something like that, and it's a change of plans. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's, it's not a change of plans, but this is the type of way that it was communicated. You understand? Through the form of an order, and the people got the soldiers got the message. You know what I'm saying? And boom, now, follow suit. You know what I'm saying? So hear what I'm about to say and follow suit. You know what I mean? So boom, now. This is what the Christian church does not do, right? And it's a reason why, the ghetto is the way that it is. You know what I'm saying? The neighborhoods that, the destroyed neighborhoods that Black, Hispanic, and Native Indian people live in. You know what I'm saying? The reservations that the Native Indians live on. You know what I'm saying? Your hood that Black and Hispanic people live in. You understand? This is why we in the condition that we in one aspect, because there's no men around that step up and say, that see the condition of their people and say that there's a law that must be established here that the people have to uphold in order for our government, our nation to thrive. You understand? And not be backslided. You know what I'm saying? So in order for our nation to prosper, there's gonna have to be a set of laws that govern our nation that the people must uphold. You understand? The people have to uphold this, and when they do so, you know what I'm saying, then we'll see, black on black crime ceased. You understand? Then we'll see that, little girls and little boys ain't getting molested. You know what I'm saying? In the Christian church. You understand? Or by their uncle or something like that who was in the Christian church. You know what I mean? Now he going and he molesting that little child. You know what I'm saying? And this is what's going to cease that. You understand? You gotta have love for your people, you know what I'm saying, want to see them succeed, because when they succeed, that means that you do as well. You understand? And this is what we lacking in the black communities today, and this is why we in hell. This is why we in the condition that we in. Because when you go in a Christian church, the Christian church tell you that the laws are done away with. You understand? So you go in and you seeking some type of sense of spirituality, and you figure you go to the Christian church to get some type of understanding, right? You go to the Christian church to get some type of understanding, and when you get to the Christian church, they tell you God love everybody, right? Which is not, God loves everybody no matter what they do. You understand? Which is not healthy for black people. You understand? To have that state of mind that God loves everybody no matter what they do. You understand? The laws is done away with. You understand? But the pastor got you paying the tithes. You understand? He got you paying tithes, but the law is done away with. You understand? Like, that's the problem. Like, these other cats, you know what I'm saying, these so-called Christian leaders, your T.D. Jakes, you know what I'm saying, your Al Sharpton, you know what I mean, Martin Luther King, you know what I mean, all these cats fail to provide a solution that will solve the problems that black people have. You understand? Martin Luther King, what was his solution? The essence of all Christianity is love white people. That's the essence of all Christianity, is that you're supposed to love white people. You understand? You know what I mean? All races coming together collectively, being integrated and living happily ever after, which is a goddamn fairy tale, man. You understand? There's no way that that's going to happen. You know what I mean? Which is all an illusion anyway. You know what I mean? And that's what they do, man. They always try to join us to our oppressors. You understand? And they try to get us to live in a lawless fashion. You know what I mean? The leadership in the black community is a mirage. You know what I'm saying? It's an illusion. It's non-existent. You know what I mean? It doesn't exist. And the leaders, the so-called leaders that we do have, are destructive to our people and don't give a damn about their people. You understand? The only thing they care about is filling their own pockets. You understand? That's the only thing that our so-called black leaders give a damn about, is filling their own goddamn pockets and living peacefully in white society and being accepted by white society, all the meanwhile depriving black people of all their resources. You understand? Feasting off the poor. You understand? Which Christ wasn't about that. I mean, Christ was about uplifting the poor. You know what I'm saying? He was about feeding the poor. You know what I mean? He would feed poor people. You know what I'm saying? Like that is going the other way around. You understand? And that's a problem that we have in the black community. That there's no black leaders that step up and say, listen, man, there gotta be a law that we gotta enforce in our communities. You understand? We gotta enforce this law. Everybody must adhere to this if you want to see us progress as a nation. You understand? So brothers like Moses is an example of the type of leadership that the black community, black, Hispanic, and Native Indian, you know what I'm saying? When we say black, we're talking about all the tribes. You know what I'm saying? That the black, Hispanic, and Native Indian community absolutely needs to heal, you understand, from the open wounds that white society has inflicted us with. You understand? White society has afflicted the black community with the open wound that Christian pastors that subject themselves under white supremacy that's supposed to be leaders for the black community do nothing but assist in the onslaught of destroying black people as a whole. You understand? They open the wound of black people even further, you understand, and make it more difficult to heal those wounds because they open them up so wide. You understand? Black people are destroyed. You understand? They absolutely destroyed, and we dying all across America because of the structure of this white society and Uncle Tom Negroes that follow suit with the white man's agenda to destroy black people, right? Well, there's a new authority, there's a new rulership that's arising in the earth, you understand? And that's in the ISUPK, in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge under command of General Yahanna. You understand? Brothers that stand up for the people like Moses and give them the solution that's going to fix the condition that they in.
Nobody tell you cry. You know why? Because I never saw you before. But you a black man like me. And it's worth something.
My whole life was trying to find something to follow. Had loyalty, every man tried to borrow. Felt pain and a lot of sorrow. Got betrayed, sold packs, I didn't even have my heart broke. Living confused, about to lose hope. Cops got me on the side of the road like a sideshow. Need an antidote before I croak. Now I'm setting fire to rhythm man blues. Call this guitar smoke. Rebel with no cause, trying to find direction. The world got me vexed. Picked up a bad liquor habit that's hereditary from oppression. Felt like my life was on fire, trying to find an exit. Now look, 10 G's plus a good record. Sometimes a follower is a soldier, trying to find a good shepherd. Plus when you in hell, how do you excel? Wisdom the breath of life, I don't believe in fairy tale. Listen well to what I tell. No calling can cause pain, something that a rebel knows very well. Can't you tell I was sent from the Lord? Got a tongue like a two-edged sword.